I was sitting up, I hope you guys are all being blessed today. But I was sitting up and I was listening to, a video on YouTube. And I don't understand, like, coming from a man, like, y'all so unnormal. Y'all have built all of these unnormalities off of unnormal stuff, and y'all try to project it on women that then basically made mistakes just like y'all did, or whatever. The mistake was even sitting there laying down with you guys, or whatever, walking spiritually blind, laying down with you guys, and not knowing their worth, not knowing neither partner knowing their worth. Because if you know your worth, you're gonna know that I can't be just out here raw dogging women or men or whatever, because it's gonna be consequences. And oops, ups, a female can, her consequence is most likely, if she's not on birth control, if she or whatever, she's gonna have a child, and she's gonna be stuck with that child. And then the man can just get up and go on about their lives or whatever, and they could just get up going on about their business, on about their life, and move on to the next woman. Boom, bam, wham, bam, and stick another woman or whatever out of lust, out of walking spiritually blind, out of not knowing your self-worth. And bam, there's another female left with the child, whatever. For you guys, when it comes to children, I think, more mature and more spiritually elevated men, they should just leave the children out of it. Because any motherfucker on this earth that do not like a child, and, you can't trust them to be around children, man, y'all really need to start, looking into who y'all dealing with. Because these motherfuckers on the cool be sexual predators. Sexual predators, their mental state be off balance. These motherfuckers be, they be hurt, lost individuals that haven't been mothered and fathered properly, that's dealing with issues. And most men, most men, they not going to try to, deal with their mental health. Like, y'all getting into these connections, into all of these things with these men that don't even deserve, like, they don't even deserve to walk through your fucking front door. I don't give a damn if it's, the towel from, the cheapest towel or whatever. I don't give a damn if it's, an apartment. I don't give a damn if you're buying your house. I don't give a damn if it's Section 8. I don't give a damn if it's housing. I don't give a damn if it's the projects. Half of these men, their whole demeanor, their whole who they are as a person is just like living in the fucking projects. It's just like being homeless. That's how low budget they are. That's how low their self-worth value is. That's how poquito who they are as a person, their integrity, their when it comes to their character, their morals, their standards, they are low budget. They're lower than the fucking you know what I'm saying? Okay, you take the Dollar Tree, the Dollar General, the Family Dollar, you take all, places that you can go buy, you can go and purchase things, that's at a low cost, that'll cost you, that's cheaper or whatever. That's cheaper, the cheapest store you can go to get. Half of these men don't even add up to the cheapest store you could go to purchase an item. And they have the audacity and the nerves to try to speak on a female. Like, you could tell by, you know what I'm saying, if you got a person that don't love a child, they really don't even love themselves. Because shouldn't nobody, deny a child or loving a child. That's how reckless half of these people's mental state is off. That's just like taking, like all these children that had to go into the system or whatever. And you got all these unbalanced people in the world or whatever, they can't, they go and, pick up these children from foster homes and, or they take other people's children in because the biological parents couldn't take care of them. But then they bring them into their home or whatever, and they still don't have, it's still like a blockage up there. They can't fully love this person as though, if they have a child, they love themselves, or if they have a child, they love their child, or whatever. Any person on this earth should be able to love anybody's child as their own, if it's a child, and be able to try to teach this child, this and that and the other, and, try to help them be on the right path. When it comes to our mental and being balanced and loving and caring, it's so many damaged men that's out here. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing they begin to say is, oh, most of the time, this man is not going to want you with those kids and how many kids you got and da-da-da-da-da. It's always a big issue about some children, but most of these women been left by no self-worth valued men that was low budget, or men that, that just like to sleep around, or they're free agents or whatever. They don't know what they want in life. Like, they're dealing with some issues. Anyone that cannot get into a connection and, be comfortable with just one person is dealing with some hell of a mental issues. And most of the time they're like sexually or something of that nature. I don't know where you people be going with this, but y'all not on the right path in these broken systems. God, in order for even the black community, any community, and the reason why I stress our black community is because we're on the bottom, we're on the ground. Like, we are under the pavement, under the street. Like, we don't get treated equal in nothing. And then we got these high class ass men out here that go to school, or go and think they're so sophisticated, or they are equipped with so much knowledge, or their money, first of all, or, their material assets, and they want to dog out black people and talk negative against their own color. Like, you look ignorant because you're talking about your own. You're not different. You're no different, bro. You're you know what I'm saying? And the only reason for why you feel as though you're superior or whatever, because of your material assets. If God come today and take them away, you're still going to be that same old black individual that don't have nothing like no one else. Like, all these systems y'all put up is destroying our community. The broke system. No, this community, our black generation, is broken as a whole. Divided you fall. God already done told us that, period, or whatever. And y'all need to just keep people's children out of y'all mouth, because as far as we know right now, or whatever, like, you people are sick. You you're sick and you need to be seeing a counselor. You need to be seeing someone, because anyone, I don't give a damn what color this child is. If you can't take the responsibility of loving a child, then your mental is off. You're sick anyways. So no one should want to deal with you anyway. You need to go deal with yourself. You need to, line it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that will treat an animal better than they treat children, human beings, and so forth. Like, y'all sick. And then y'all want some type of recognition or to be seen or acting as though you're someone that you're not, and you're still the same old black person. Nothing about you is different. So for you to talk about your own black, and yes, I do agree, it is a lot of black people that just, their character, their morals, their standards, their integrity, who they are as a person or whatever. Our black people make us look like people look at us. But we don't have to accept the way y'all treat us either. Because y'all can just look at our color and just judge us from just that. You don't even give me a chance to see who I am as a person, what my spirit represents. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even give black people that chance. So already off the rip, we're out here like, not even having a chance or being able to know what it is that we can do. And it's hard out here. Like, you can go and try to work a hard job. Most other races or whatever, they get to work. Like, some of these people don't even know as much as you know. Some of these people didn't even have a GED when they got in these positions, like Spanish people and white people and all of that. But for black people, it was hard. Like, we had to go get low budget jobs. We have to go get the job working at the laundromat, at a convenience store, at the dollar store, at whatever, because we don't have a lot of room to work with. Like, and then if you're, if you've been doing some certain thing or you've been sick all your life, just say, for instance, just like God did for the man in the Bible or whatever, where he was it 38 years, whatever, he was sick or whatever, and God told him to take up his cross and da-da-da-da-da, and, all of those spirits, he was out there in the graveyard, and all of those spirits left him and went into those pigs. Those were some strong demons. Like, you got people out here that's sick, but God can come at any time, just like me. I'm not going to sit up here and say that, I've been having my gift all my life, like, basically as far as I've known since I was a younger child, because I knew things about people that I know that I wasn't supposed to know or whatever. But still, in the same token, it still didn't stop me from being, walking spiritually blind and doing things, out of line. You know what I'm saying? I was still doing things, that I wasn't supposed to be doing, just out of not feeling that I was, feeling good enough or feeling this or that or whatever, So, it didn't took me a long, hard time, and I'm trying to work my way out of this. I plan on, the next 3 years or whatever, I got goals or whatever. I don't want to be in this position that I'm in right now or whatever. I plan on, I'm still working my way out of some issues, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And God is still healing me every day. But he's also then opened my eyes up more and more, and the more and more and more I heal, the more and the more and the more and the more God is showing me or whatever. And so, I don't understand you men. Like, just leave women with children, because you don't know what she's been through. This woman could have been raped. This woman, the reason for why she have a child, and you're going to deny to love a person. If you can't love that person for who they are and what they come with, then you're sick anyways. Like, you got too many, your standards is off. Your morals is off. You're not even being realistic, because it's 1,000 women or whatever that have got lusted down, had children, and dumped on. Like they left their asses. So I think when it's coming from a space and a place as such, or whatever, I think men just need to be quiet about that, because you was once a child yourself as well. We don't know how you and your family members or your sisters, brothers, whatever, whatnot, how they lived and where you came from. You know what I'm saying? So before you be so quick to speak on women and men men are, they got all these barons up and all these boundaries to do with women and their kids and so forth or whatever, but like they're the same ones that's creating the mess that's being caused and leaving women today with children without the person that they got pregnant by, because this man was so low vibrational and low budget and didn't know what he wanted in life, and it was just about sex, and was dealing with their own sicknesses, walking spiritually blind, and da-da-da-da-da. And you people come up on here and y'all try to, paint this pretty picture like, oh, she got to be picture perfect. Right off rip or whatever, you find any man as well that's looking for this pee-pee hole, like as small as booty holes and all of that such, you may ought to start evaluating the person, because you got a lot of men out here that is so low budget and so low vibe or whatever and want control so much, and they're narcissistic or whatever, that they will go and pick up a child because that's just where their mental state is at. They will go pick up a child or someone younger because they want to be in control. They want to be in control in their addictions and who they are as a person. They, they get they make themselves feel better, or they think they're someone by sleeping with all these people, picking up all these spirits, having sex, 10-10 on the clock, y'all, 10-10 on the clock. Picking up all these people, all these different partners, not knowing who they are, or whatever, things that happened to them as a child. They don't even know for the reason. Like, anyways, or whatever, if you are going around having sex with just anyone, or whatever, you don't have no value as a person, period. You don't know who you are. You don't care about who you are. Just in a hole. So no one needs to be talking until you evaluate yourself and line it up. Now, you can have a preference of what you're going to do, who you're going to date. I'm not going to date anyone with kids because I want my own children, or whatever. I refuse to try to go into a home and love anyone else's children as they are mine, because I was once a kid and, I was treated like shit. So I know that I have those traits that if I do go inside of a female's home, I'm not going to fully be able to love her or her children properly, because I'm a fucking asshole and I'm damaged goods or whatever that don't love myself, because my mom let a man inside of our home, which was my stepdaddy, which may have touched me, raped me, molested me, or abused me, or never made me feel loved, wouldn't, participate in anything I was trying to do. If I wanted to play basketball, soccer, football, you just got to look at those things or whatever. And, I don't know, it's a mental sickness for someone to want to, all of these areas and all of that as well on our body. Like, a person can have sex how they want. But if you are looking for these certain types and different types of vagina and booty holes and virgin pussies and all these things or whatever, like, you're off balance pretty much. Like, you got something mentally, chemically unbalanced to do with your mental in the, sexual department, to where you're dealing with the sickness. I'm just going to tell you that off top. Like, y'all taking this stuff way too far, and it's unnormal. All these systems, y'all need to break them hoes. I'm talking about today, like today. Go evaluate yourself. And, you know, you're going to have to know. That's why these stepfathers and boyfriends and all of that going inside of people's homes and killing and molesting and raping and abusing. And, man, hell no. Y'all got me so fucked up right now. All of that shit be pissing me off. Oh, God, help me, Jesus. Just let me quit cursing. Let me, you know, get back on one accord, get my spirit really, really elevated up, you know, not to use so much profanity. And, you know, I got little issues that I'm working on too still or whatever. But no. Y'all are out of line. Y'all out of balance. And y'all really need to go take a look at yourself. Leave women with children out of their mouth. Period. Bye.